Mormon missionaries detained weeks in Russia arrive in U.S. Salt Lake City, The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints said Wednesday that 2 of its missionaries have returned to the U.S. after they were detained in Russia for more than 2 weeks in an alleged visa violation case. The men were treated well and permitted to stay in contact with their relatives and church officials during the detention, church spokesman Eric Hawkins said in a statement. The Utah-based Latter-day Saint missionaries have not been allowed to legally proselytize in Russia since 2016 and are called volunteers while they perform missionary duty in the country. The change was the church that year decreased its number of members serving as volunteers in Russia down to about 50, but Hawkins declined to specify how many are currently serving there. The church is closely. Cole Brodowski, 20, and David Gog, 19, were detained on March 1 in Novorossiysk, a Black Sea port city. A Russian court ordered their deportation after they were accused of working as English teachers without proper credentials. Russian government officials have declined to comment about specifics of the case. U.S. State Department spokesman Noel Clay said the agency cannot provide specifics about the case due to the privacy considerations, but that it has no serving a mission for the religion, widely known as the Mormon Church, is considered a rite of passage for the faith's members. Men serve for 2. Brodowski was near the end of his service and will return home to Garden Grove, California, Hawkins said. Gog, of Bothell, Washington, plans to stay in the U.S. for a short period and then serve the rest of his mission in a different location country, he said. Gog's father, Udo Gog, said in a statement to the church-owned Deseret News newspaper that the family is relieved. Vladimir Isakonkov contributed to this report from Moscow.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.